This is a recent acquisition. I got this past weekend on the 10th, June 10th, at the Union, Illinois Music Box and Phonograph Show. This is a mahogany horn Music Master radio loudspeaker. I've been wanting to buy one of these for quite a lot of years and have never found one that was either in good condition, meaning that the wood horn is not split, or is that at a price that I'd be willing to pay. This one was. I found it at the Union show this past weekend. It's in pretty good condition. I had to resolder the tips on. You can see my work here. It's not exactly the way it was originally, but I have never been able to develop the technique for reattaching these foil wires onto those tips, but it works, and what I did works just fine. I've tested the speaker already. I'm going to do another video. I actually was looking for a loudspeaker specifically to match up with my Atwater Kent 20C radio that I restored a long time ago. I made a video of it, and I don't want to use an Atwater Kent speaker with it because I've never found one that was in good condition. The one that I had originally planned to use for that radio had a pot metal driver that was shot. The whole speaker was really bad. Although it's all made out of metal, it just was not a suitable speaker. This one looks real nice with the radio, as you'll see when I pair it up with it. But I was very happy to find it, and at a fairly decent price. So I'm going to attach it to the radio now and see if I can tune some stations. So I have the speaker attached to my Atwater Kent 20C. Power supply is hooked up. I've got a long wire antenna running in the house. It's not outdoor. It'll probably receive a lot better than if it were a longer wire outdoors. I also have my home radio station playing as well, so I think should be able to find that. But I'm going to start with the logging scales up at 100, and I'm going to tune down. So switch her on.
Live, so we're going to continue with our business. Okay. But, Jay, every hearing that I chair as the chair of the Homeland Security Government Affairs is really about laying out a reality. The only way you solve problems is you have to first admit you have them. You've got to gather the information. You have to find the problem. So this literally, within my community's jurisdiction, we have a mission statement to enhance the economic and national security of America. We have 4 priorities.
I think that's WISN, but I'm not really positive. I haven't done much logging with this radio.
Any kind of form of violent extremism and Islamist terrorism. Environment and make everyone feel valued. People like that kind of a leader because it makes them feel important and wanted, and it creates a safe space for ideas to be shared. That's really important, not just for the person who is seen as a likable leader, but also
is now declared America's safest state. That's according to Wallet Hub. The site reviewed a variety of data falling under the categories of personal, financial, workplace, and road safety, as well as emergency preparedness.
One of these times I'm going to do a nighttime tune-up and see how many long-distance stations I can catch.
Hit news of the hour.
Well, I guess I can talk to my own husband if I want to.
Oh, there's Marlena Dixie.
Yes, she has a rather interesting face, hasn't she?
Her legs are divine.
I don't care much for those foreign women. Besides, it's probably just the clothes that make her look so well. There's that woman shushing me again.
Well, why don't you, Sky?
Oh, darling, isn't that a lovely gown?
I'm not sure where my station is. Pretty sure I have my station playing, but where it is on the dial right now, there it is. So that's basically what the speaker sounds like. You're listening to Radio Dismute off of the internet, a wonderful radio station, and I'm transmitting it with my transmitter. I restored this Atwater Kent a number of years ago. It was a mouse hotel when I got it. And then the horn, of course, I just got this past Saturday.
So obviously not as much of a tragedy as it could have been. We've seen some of the members of Congress who were on their way. Some of them were headed to a bus and trying to get some bits and pieces of their accounts as they think they're
Under investigation.
Kentucky Senator Rand Paul was there at that ball field in Alexandria for softball practice and witnessed the attack.
Well, we were there for probably, I don't know, it seemed like forever. What we finally heard was the Capitol Hill police returning gunfire, and these guys were real heroes, and without them, I think everybody... The prosecution just continues to get people snared up. You know, they went on a wild witch hunt for it, and they had to figure out how we're going to conclude this in some way, so they found their patsy, they found their process pipe.
They're haranguing over that pesky Constitution we have. They're just having a hard time with that.
And, yeah, they get their scalp. But, you know, this is why those people really are not real fans.
This is what they call genuine political falderall. And that's all you find on AM radio here in the United States. Let's see if I can go back to my station. Hard to find with these 3 dialers.
For an inpatient research study.
Sounds like a Torch song. I have my station transmitting on a rather limited antenna. It would be better if I had a better antenna on it, but that's an example of how this speaker works. It works very good, I would say. That's about it.